everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and today I wanted to go through all of the actual planners that I'm using for 2020. I know a lot of you are watching Vlogmas videos and things like that. I decided not to do Vlogmas this year. I just decided to add a couple of extra videos a week just to show you my setup and all of that. With work right now, it's just too stressful. My life is a little chaotic at the moment, and nothing bad. Let me just preface that. It's just, and then I'll be taking 2 weeks off at the end of the year where I can do a lot more videos, but the first 2 weeks are going to be super hectic, plus my birthday and all of that. So I just thought that I would add an extra video starting at the end of this week and going forward, just to show you how I'm setting up for 2021. So these are my 2021 actual planners. This does not include my morning meditation planners and books and stuff that I use. I'll actually do a separate video for those. So we will go ahead and start from the biggest to the smallest, I think. And this was a wonderful surprise gift from Tiffany Lou. And this is going to be my home planner. So currently this year, most of the year, I used a plum paper planner, which I enjoyed immensely. But the way that I had set it up and customized it didn't really work very well once we came home for the pandemic. So I kind of fell off using that. So this one is an undated planner. And the only thing that I'm going to do to fix it is use stickers to redo the days across the top starting on Monday. I am a Monday start girl wholeheartedly. So, and this one actually has Monday start for the weeks, but not for the overview calendar. So I am going to go through and redo those, and then I'll start doing the dates and everything the way I'll just put those in. And I'll most likely be using a lot of my Cocoa Daisy stickers for this. I think, but we'll see. These are not huge boxes, so I may just hand number them all. I'm not sure yet, but towards the end of the month, I will show you how I've gotten this all set up for my household planning. So there's that. And again, Tiffany, thank you very much. I love it. I love all of the stickers that are in the back, and I am very much looking forward to Wonder Woman all year long. Okay, so there's that one. Then we will move into Planner Prime. This is the Hobonichi tambourine cover from 2017, the A5. And I love this cover. It's a wool cover. It's one that I usually use during the winter more than the summer just because it's wool. But I love the way it looks. I love it so much. And I love the orange interior. This is my Soumkine planner. It's a weekly planner. This is out of France, and I love this planner so much. I've only just started getting into it, and I will show you if I can find it. This is this week's setup in it. Again, using this like a bullet journal here, and then putting in any appointments and things like that I have. This is next week. I just kind of started adding some things. Amy Palooza will only be 2.5 days this year. I know. Normally, Amy Palooza, which is the week or weeks, or at times it's been a month leading up to my birthday, which is December 13th. But given that the pandemic is going on and we've had such an increase in cases all across the nation here in the United States, we're just going to do 2.5 days. And the 13th, Sunday the 13th is my birthday. And so this is how I've got it kind of set up in here. But this one will be used all year long. And this is my Hobonichi 2021. This is the cousin of Beck. This is the January through June. I have added some different quotes and things like that. I've added some stickers. Let's see if I can. And typically, like I said, I do not add anything in December. The only reason I have started using the Soumkine is because I am testing it out. For those of you who follow the Finding 52 focus for the week, I do not have this for the current year. And so I wanted to kind of test it out and see how I wanted to use it so that in January, it's just full on ready to go. So this one, as I said, I have done some things. I've noted the quarter moon. I do have a couple of appointments already input. And in the dailies, I've gone in and for the first half of the year, I've gone in and put new moon and full moon and some of the Wheel of the Year stickers. And I actually have more stickers coming that will go in here for holidays and such, but those are coming from the Coffee Monsters Co. And so that order has not been received. I did that big order. I usually do a really big order from Helen on her Black Friday sale. And so I'm waiting on those. So that is Planner Prime for the year. And then in June, the end of June, I will switch this out to the July to December book. So that's Planner Prime. Just put that over there. And then I will be using the 2021 you ever just blank on something? This is oh my gosh, the Jibun. I'm like, what the hell company name is it? It's the Jibun Techo Light. And I am using this for 2021. I have been using it I'm just reaching for it. This is the 2020 version. And I have it in my cover from Justine King, JT King Leathers. And so this is my media tracker and just ideas there. And so in January, since this actually, I will finish this one out because again, I usually do not switch planners out until January 1. The Soumkine is the caveat to all of that, but I will switch this out and put this one in here. I think it goes really well with that green as well. So that is my media tracker for all my social media, etc. And since we're on the Jibun Techo, this is my work planner. And this has the Jibun Techo Daily. This is what I'm going to be using for my work planner. Again, I had been using the Paper Plum planner for work, but I didn't have enough room for what I wanted for notes and stuff like that. And because of working from home on the pandemic, all of that, it has been kind of chaotic. So I wanted something there I can put lists and all that kind of thing. So this is the daily from Jibun Techo. And this, it actually has both books in it. I just prefer to write on this side for the current half year. And so, but this one is in here so that I can add additional things, because as a communications and event planner for a major university, I need both. And in fact, I'm actually planning ahead. I've got a 2022 planner and that, or a project management planner that includes 2022. And I already have a huge conference that I'm working on for 2025. So kind of part of why my world is a little chaotic, because we have no clue when we're going back to in-person events. However, I have in-person events that I'm trying to plan ahead for. It's just a lot of balls juggling in the air. So that's my work planner for the year, including the project planner, which I will show you is just a moleskin project planner, and it goes through 2022. It gives me into February 2022, but this helps me with some bigger pages for projects. So, but that is just something kind of hit and miss. So there's my work stuff. Then we get into the weeks. Now this is my self-care weeks for 2021. And my current one is in my Odyssey Daphne, and it's downstairs. But I am not sure which cover I will be using for 2021 yet. But because I kind of love the camp cover for my weeks. Now this is the regular weeks, and that's all I really need for my self-care weeks. So there's that. And then this is the sneaker weeks, and it's the mega. And this is what I will be doing a video on and showing you how I cut this down. I take the cover off, I take apart all of the signatures, and then I hole punch it for my Filofax personal rings and use this in my Filofax. And that's what this is. All this is my on-the-go planner that is also my wallet, and this is what I'll be using. So there will be an entire video showing you how I deconstruct this week's and how I put it into a Filofax without destroying the pages. And I have used this for an entire year this year. Now, granted, we have not been in and out as much as I typically would, but I do go grocery shopping and stuff at least once a week. So I have not had any pages rip out. The Hobonichi Tomoe River paper holds up very, very well in rings. And so I will show you how I take this thing apart and put it in there. So that video is coming as well. And then last but not least is my Hobonichi 5-year Techo. And this is in the Mina Perhonen cover that I love. This is the A6 version. And I am very excited to start this on January 1st. I even have it bookmarked for that. If I can actually, there we go. So it's bookmarked January 1st, and I will be just doing a short blurb about that day. And over here, I will be putting in the weather for that day, or somewhere over here. What I've been doing to practice for this is in my current Hobonichi Cousin of Beck, I have been doing, I section off part of this so that I can kind of get used to the amount of space and getting used to putting in my weather. So I'm just trying to get into the habit, and I've been doing that since October, I believe. Yep. And I mean, some days I don't do it, but in this, since it's just practice, I would not go back and try to fill it out. But in this, if I miss a day or two, I will have information in here that I will go back and try to do like a little tiny snapshot, just because it's such a tiny amount of space that I should have no problem filling it. So, and then this side, again, like I said, I'll be using the weather, putting out, certain things, putting a quote, whatever I want to do over here. But being cognizant of the fact that this whole page will be used all 5 years. So this is 2021 through 2025. And this is the first 5-year Techo from Hobonichi that I have ever purchased. And I am very excited about that. So, and I have it in their A6 zip, the Mina Prohona zip cover. And I fought with myself as to whether or not to go back and get the gray A5 version of this. And there's still a part of me that might. Just saying. I'm reserving that. So when the April releases happen, if it's available, I may do that. Just putting that out there, because I do love the zip covers. All right, so those are the new planners. Then last but not least, this is where I am very like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because like, if you look, this year, I did not actually use tabs in my Cousin Avec. That's my little paper to absorb extra ink. I didn't use tabs. For whatever reason, I just didn't. So I have several versions of tabs. Now, typically what I do, I get these from Hobonichi, and they are the landscape index tabs. And I don't know if you can see it really well. Helps if I actually keep you on camera. But I'm going to try. There are little teeny tiny numbers in that. I don't know if you can see it or not. But instead of trying to go through and have them all be the same color, and I wear bifocals, I'm blind as a bat. So I usually get one of each color or two sets of each color, then I alternate. So I'll start out like, if I was going to do it for this, I would start in January. Let's pretend it's January through June. I would start, January would be orange, February would be blue, March would be green. And then I would just keep doing that, going down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I would take number 1 from the orange, number 2 from the blue, number 3 from the green, number 4 from the orange, 5 from the blue, 6 from the green, and so on. And so they're alternating. And that way I'm like, oh, okay, I can delineate which month I'm using or which month it is by the color. That's the beauty of that. I don't have to rely on those super duper teeny tiny little colors or little numbers. So I have enough that this will do 3 books and this will do 3 books. So whichever ones I want to do. So, I mean, each one is 12 months. So if you alternate all 3 colors, you have enough for 3 books from January through December. And obviously I have 2 sets of these, two sets of 3. So I could do 6 books. So there are those. Then I got the Midori numbers, the number tabs, and these they're clear, and I believe they're repositionable. And so you get 2 sheets. So you get 48 pieces. And so this is enough for 4 books. So I got tabs for days. So I could do 4 books out of these. And that kind of shows you right there how they look on the book. So these are 1 through 12. When I ordered these from Jet Pens, they were out of the January through December ones, but I'm fine with the numbers too. Last but not least, I have the mini tabs from Coffee Monsters Co. And these are the teal, and this is the twinkle. And they're just a paper tab. And so these I would most likely use across the top. Not in this one, because I don't put tabs in this one because it gets banged up as it is, and it would just be something that would stick out. As you can tell, the Sneaker Weeks is shorter than the regular weeks, and it's thinner than a regular weeks. And that's why that actually fits in the personal Filofax rings. This, if I took this one apart, the regular weeks, this would not fit, and I would have to cut down the pages, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I get the sneaker weeks to deconstruct. But if I were to use these tabs, I would use these in something that would not be going with me when we do go back to the office. I would probably use it either in here, and this is one of the reasons I got the teal, was to use in the media planner. So there's that. And then the twinkle I just got because it was cute. And this has a little bit of the teal, if you can kind of see that, because I wasn't sure how well the teal in this was going to match, but they both look really cute. And again, these are pretty much the only stickers that I order, and because I love Helen's work. I also order the Once More with Love, but I haven't done an order with them in a while. So there, I have plenty of tabs for wherever, whenever, whatever I want to use them for. I may not end up using all of them. I don't know. We will see. But I actually ordered a set of these with my Hobonichi order this year and forgot that I had not used these from last year. So we will see. But if I use these in anything, I will let you all know. So there you have it. These are my planners for 2021. And yes, there are quite a few, but I compartmentalize using planners in, various things, various ways. And then this is the 5-year Techo, which is not technically a planner. But there you have it. That's my lineup for 2021. And I will, as I said, go in and I will do a video on deconstructing this very soon and showing you how I punch it for rings. I will also show you my morning meditation different planners, because I use a couple of different Hobonichi products, and then I'll be using some TNs with some inserts and such like that. So stay tuned for that. But this is my planner stack for 2021. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.